Well, it's all come down to this. The grand finals of the CyberpowerPC Extreme Series. $5,000 were on the line these past 4 days. Only 2 teams now remain in this tournament. 8 have been battling it out. We just lost our third. Hollywood Hammers down in the lower bracket. NRG making their way back up into the upper bracket. We've already seen them face off in the winter finals against Cloud9. Those guys still sitting with the extra life. NRG now is going to have to put 2 best-of-5s into this. They have to get a bracket reset and then another win. Quick, though, before we talk about that, predictions. Get them in. I already see a bunch of you guys have them in. Right now, it is in the favor of Cloud9, up to 73-26. We'll see if that changes. You have until the match starts. But James, what are we to expect? This has been a fight for NRG to get back there.
Yeah, NRG, they were the first team to give Cloud9 a game loss in a series. They took it all the way to that game 5. But then, as we've been talking about, in the final game 5, Cloud9 just smashed NRG. So that was the last time that these two guys played. So NRG, they're coming back. Nose Dude, now his name is Nose God. I see it in the lobby.
Oh, good. He's confident.
So Nose God, every single game that he gets to play with these guys helps because he was just recently announced as their 3rd sub. So this is some fantastic practice for them. They kept the series close versus Cloud9, so they might be able to steal a series, but 2 back-to-back, that would be very difficult. Cloud9 is the favorite going into this, and the chat predictions are definitely aligning with that.
I feel like the pace of the series, and if it's going to end up in 1, is going to be dictated by those first 2 games. I mean, we saw NRG end up pulling it back, but if Cloud9 starts the way they finished in that last series against NRG, then that could just be game over from the beginning for NRG. Again, confidence goes a long way. Feeling good. I know that, I guess, especially with the name change, the dude with the nose is feeling good on the field. He knows that he's doing work out there, and I'm sure
he's at least appearing confident. He's doing a good job of
whether he's shaking
confident
on the other side or not is another story, but it's a good thing it's not a land then. But on the field, he's looking good, and I'm sure that Garrett and Fireburner are very happy being able to test him in something like this and have him come up like this on a stage like this to show everyone that he has what it takes to fill in those blanks if one of those guys can't be there. But it is still going to be a fight. You're right. If Cloud9 starts the way they finished, those chat predictions could be very, very accurate.
And this is also a best of 5. So NRG trying to take this off. Best of 5. It's easier to snag than a best of 7. A lot of times, best of 7s, they're such long series, and really the best team usually comes out on top in those. But with a best of 5, if you get a couple games where you can steal, you might be able to get that upset. We saw NRG do just that with Fireburner, that 0-second dribble goal. So, you know, NRG with Fireburner, Garrett, and Nose Dude, they are a threat to this Cloud9 team. Cloud9's going to have to take them seriously because it's not going to be a walk in the park.
No, absolutely not. And I just, as these players get on the field, I'm just going to quickly mention once again what they're fighting for. The difference is $1,750 for second place and $2,500 for first. A good chunk of change there. In this 5K tournament, we have grand finals, Cloud9 versus NRG. As they get into this best of 5, Cloud9 needs simply, not simply maybe, NRG will put up a fight, but all they need to do is get 3 wins off this best of 5. NRG has to get a bracket reset. Game number 1 now underway. As the feelers for sure will be out. C9 had a little bit of a period where they had a break. They might be cooled down at the very start of this. Maybe NRG will be able to take advantage with a quick couple early wins. As a demo, magically, Squishy disappears off the field.
And
Nose Dude capitalize.
Nose Dude trying to keep his violent streak going, getting that demo. He's had a few demos in this tournament that have led to goals for NRG, so he's looking to keep that up here against this Cloud9 roster.
And again, already we see the passing plays, both Torment and Squishy looking for each other on the field, trying to generate those upfield passing plays. It is stopped out early on right now, though, by NRG. That could be a chance. That's a shot on target, actually. Torment finding one from the very corner of the NRG field. and puts in the first goal.
Yeah, Torment, he is venomous on the walls. You see him just hitting that off the bounce. Fireburner did not think a shot was going to be coming in, but Torment making it happen. That guy is a beast.
Anywhere on the field, he's a scary person to have in front of you or have possession of the ball. We'll see if they can keep it up or if NRG is going to answer this. They do have possession. Garrett, though, instead of looking for a teammate, and that's the difference. Always tries to go for these solo setup plays for his teammates to take the shots. Whereas we have the other guy setting up team plays, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be an evener as the nose god drives one home.
And Torment tried to read that off the backboard. He knew somebody from NRG was going to be coming in, and it was Nose God just slamming it into the net from almost point blank, and we have a tie game.
Misread from Torment yet again on the back wall. He's going to need to get those under control. Garrett sends that way wide there. Maybe hoping to go for another pass. It almost worked out, but C9 very strong on defense, will be able to hold off any kind of confusion that NRG was hoping to set up there. A missed demo there might have been an opportunity.
I liked the idea, though, from Garrett. He knew that any kind of hit he would get would be very easily read by that Cloud9 defense, so he just abandons the ball to go for the demo. Came up short, but that's the right idea.
And now, Cloud9 will know that Garrett's looking out for those opportunities. He has a chance to bait and switch. That'll be a touch, double tap. Can he do it? No! Just a miss from Torment, but a finish, it doesn't matter. Gimmick's gonna finish up with a third touch of his own off the ground.
Torment is so nasty with these double taps. That one just clinging off the X bar, but still the follow-up from Gimmick was enough. That pressure from Torment leading to that goal. Cloud9 passing on display yet again.
Gimmick loving to finish off these shots, leading his team in goals right now. Not by much, though. All three of these boys getting involved. That almost slow rolled in for NRG. They have to be careful, though. Fireburner was the last one back. Any kind of hard shot there could have been a goal. Torment tries to take one off the roof. It'll end up back at midfield. Off the back. Whoa! Fireburner just keeps that shot out squishy. Couldn't get the placement that he needed far enough to the side. Fireburner keeps him at a 1-goal deficit. They need to find an answer, though. 2 minutes left. They have a bit of time, but they can't give up shots like that. Squishy trying to find the corner. He knew Nose God was coming back, but just couldn't connect.
Hit off the post, the inside of the post, and bounced back. That one was narrowly a miss.
And the mistouch there from Nose Dude on the sidewall will set his entire team in shambles, and eventually C9 will capitalize.
Yeah, this one right here, Garrett was in a rough spot in a 1v1 situation. Squishy just taps it by. He knew placement was more important than power on that one, and a 3-1 lead for Cloud9 as they continue to just put on the performance of their lives.
Pop from Fireburner. Can he finish it? He's got Gimmick waiting patiently, so that will be stopped. Torment comes out on top with the touch on that 50-50 there, but couldn't generate anything out of it. Gimmick battle drops straight down. Garrett read that. Tries to get a shot. Fireburner sets that actually to Gimmick, who sets it back to Torment. Every single one of C9's touches, looking out for their buddies. And that's what separates them. Garrett hard lob will be boosted up, but Fireburner and Nose God by themselves back there. If all three of C9 had advanced, that could have been another goal. 2-goal lead right now for C9. NRG trying to take the answer back. A decent start for NRG, but it won't be enough if it continues like this throughout the rest of the series. They have to start putting in some goals of their own. 30 seconds left now and 2 goals. C9 should be able to hold off. If I know them well enough, they should be able to hold off onto this lead. But it is Rocket League, anything can happen. Gimmick and Torment will try to just keep the pressure on, kill the clock. Take it slow with 15 seconds left. C9 starting off strong and very likely taking a game number 1.
Yeah, this one, another solid performance from Cloud9. It doesn't matter who their opponent has been. They have just been trouncing everybody. And they finished off the last series against NRG with that 6-0 defeat. They keep that streak going here, 3-1. Another dominating victory over NRG.
As you said, again, every single one. I think today, and I think maybe overall, I've only seen one goal by Cloud9 go unassisted. And yet again, they show that all 3 of these guys get involved. When there is a goal, it's because all of them were getting involved, at least 2 of them. And that's what just separates them
and look,
apart from any other competition.
Look at the stats for these guys. Almost identical across the board. Torment, Squishy, and Gimmick. Every single one of these guys so deadly. And they're proving it there with that stat line. Especially Torment on the wall. He is devastating. That shot that he had, completely catching NRG from surprise, or by surprise from the corner. So Cloud9, they're looking like the best team, at least recently in North America. But NRG, they don't have Jacob, so there might be an asterisk on this series for them. But still, it doesn't matter. Nose Dude, he hasn't been holding them back. He has been doing a very good job. So doing everything he can to keep NRG in it. And they're going to have to bounce back. This is their only hope. If they lose this series, it's over. They're just trying to get that bracket reset and force that second series.
It's going to be a long journey ahead of them. This is going to be a tiring day. They've already faced C9. Then they've had to play another one in the lower bracket. And now they're having to get 2 more games against C9, or 2 more series against C9s if they want to win this entire thing. It is a long day, and it gets very exhausting to play at this level, especially when you're playing against a team like C9. That could be a good early start, though. Garrett's not done with this. Bar down, bar out. Nose God tries to get a backside touch to put it in. This attack not up yet. Finally, Torment, very good clear. Will back the pressure off, and Squishy just plowing through Fireburner will also steal his boost. And this could be the start of an attack for C9. They can get possession again. No, finally NRG will hold it forward. 50-50 pops up to Garrett. Garrett puts it on just off the crossbar, and that crossbar has been plaguing him this entire tournament. So many of those, but he gets it back. Upside down, just angles that one in.
Yeah, that was an assault by NRG. Nose Dude putting that off the ceiling, and Garrett G angling his car for that redirect. An incredible shot from him, and NRG gets the early lead.
See if they can pull off another one. First minute in, NRG already off to a good start. We've mentioned it before, though. Cloud9 can very, very quickly turn this around when you least expect it. And NRG has to be very aware of this. Good passing plays from Fireburner to Garrett. We'll see if they can move it up more. No, they can't. Maybe Garrett expecting his teammate to be there to help him.
Good defensive touch there by Nose Dude, putting that out into the corner, slowing down that attack. NRG took games off Cloud9 in their first series. They're looking to do it again. And Garrett sniping yet again. This could be the performance, the standout performance for him. That one was a solo play.
We've seen him hit the crossbar so many times, and it seems like he's, okay, let's do the opposite. Both of his goals in this game going to that very bottom left-hand corner. Maybe he's found the secret that he needed.
Shoot it lower.
Put them back of the net. Keep it down low. That crossbar is not his friend.
But we can't forget, even in that first series, NRG had a 2-goal lead going into the final minute of play, and Cloud9 responded and was able to win that game ultimately. So NRG, they don't have enough of a secure lead yet. Gonna have to keep playing this one out.
In 3 minutes. Thought I was on fire for a second there. Three minutes left now, and NRG holds himself up by 2 goals. We'll see if they can continue on this onslaught. It's been a very offensive game for them so far. Coming in with 7 shots only to the 2 of Cloud9. Very different story from that first game. We might have a game 5, maybe bracket reset on our hands. Nose God, of course, gonna tuck it away. No one was home there And I like to see that team play. Fireburner recognizing he was ready for that.
Yeah, and Squishy didn't get the greatest touch there. Fireburner just centered that after the poor hit, and Nose God, he was in position to punch that one in. No, now Cloud9 looking very flat. Gimmick, he only has 1 shot and 35 points, so he has been getting shut down this game.
Two and a half minutes left now. NRG very convincingly taking this one. I think Cloud9 is definitely going to have to do one of those let's wake up kind of things coming to the next one. And we did see that in game number 5 of the winners finals. Good passing play. Torment did have a defender there, but it doesn't matter. Gimmick there to take him out.
Watch this.
And there's 1 goal back.
Watch this play. Squishy out into the middle. Torment right back to him. Squishy actually tried to get the bump on that final defender, but still in the end, it did not matter. Gimmick, he is such a good cleanup guy. Sits in the middle, waiting for that ball to bounce out to him, and he just finishes it off. 2 minutes left. Plenty of time for Cloud9 to come back.
Might be a chance here. Torment to Squishy. Pops that past Nose God. Garrett forced back to the goal line there. He gets forced out of the entire field. Squishy takes him out. Squishy off the backboard. There's a teammate, Torment. A missed touch off the backboard there. And there's another one. Only 1 goal now.
And it looked like it was Garrett G who missed that touch. Garrett needed to get that one to buy time for Nosu to get back into the net. Squishy, he was banking on Garrett G missing that one. He knew that Garrett couldn't get there in time, and that was an easy goal for him. And now Cloud9 inch closer and closer to wiping away this lead, and there they do it.
Oh my goodness. This is C9.
No lead is safe against Cloud9. Just a matter of seconds for them to turn this game around.
C9 2 OP, please nerf. You said it before, they don't need much time at all to bring this one back. As NRG quickly throws away, not even throws away a lead, D9 convincingly grabs it back to bring it to a tie game. Can they keep that up though? NRG probably like, uh-oh. Let's get another one, guys. 2-goal lead, definitely not enough of a cushion. Oh, Nose God expecting a touch there. He'll be out of the play, and finally another shot. And now C9 in the lead when they were down by 2 goals.
Make one comment about Gimmick being low on the scoreboard, and he just responds.
Wow.
That one, that air roll, manipulating his car so that he could launch it with the front bumper, get as much power to put it across the field as possible. Gimmick with that fantastic finish. That's going to get Cloud9 the lead.
And very quickly, with a minute left, it might not be over. We saw them win 6-0 before against these guys in the winners finals. And they might be able to just start this avalanche now. They're not looking to bring this to a bracket reset. They want to bring this to match point, and if NRG doesn't get another goal too to get a win, they will be at match point. And they will be facing elimination out of this tournament. And Cloud9 will end up your winners. We'll see if NRG can pull it back. As they try now, 20 seconds left in game number 2. This needs to be a good play setup. It's not. It got stopped out there. Garrett will follow it up. Nose God committed though. Can he get a doink in front of the net? Fireburner and Garrett waiting for those touches, but Gimmick does keep that one away. 7 seconds left. They need 1 goal, and that might have been the last chance there. No read from Nose God. That will send back down into the other end. And unless they can keep this one up, even though they're on the wrong side, they can't. Cloud9 sets themselves at match point. NRG with a 2-0 lead. It's gone. Just like that. Within 30 seconds.
It was a 3.
Are so scary.
Yeah, they were up by 3. It was
right.
3-0. 3-0 over Cloud9. And Cloud9 marches back with 4 unanswered goals. Some pretty sick shots, especially Gimmick. That one shot where he air rolled around to hit it with his front bumper across the net. Cloud9, I swear, they almost always just score beautiful goals, and they continue to do it. And that comeback in game 2, this comeback in game 2 against NRG was fabulous. And Cloud9, they are on match point, 1 game away from taking this first place prize pool and really trying to make a claim that they are the best team in North America right now.
And I believe them, to be honest. I believe them, and I think the chat does too. This is just an incredible display to be able to be down by that and not let that just get in your face and bother you. You're down 3 goals to NRG, an incredible North American team, and to be able to pull that back 4 goals in a row unanswered and say, this is our game.
And here they are, one game away.
A match point. Match point to win the 5K CyberpowerPC Elite Series. Cloud9 looking to take it right away. No bracket reset for you, NRG, they say. NRG has to do a full reverse sweep at this point and win another best of 5. This is a daunting task indeed. An early goal would be helpful, but they know that whatever kind of cushion they get, it could very well be ripped apart and turned the other way in front of the net. A good save from Fireburner's Gimmick.
That looked like Squishy actually got a piece of that save.
Whoops. Here, NRG, looks like you need some help. I'll defend for you. 30 seconds in, already an attack coming out from C9. That's not the place you want to be as NRG starting off. There's a shot. Garrett just missing. He went for that bottom corner that he thought was so safe, but still couldn't connect with that one. Well, maybe we'll see him go back to the crossbars. After that one,
no one's home.
What? Hello? C9, hello? Excuse me?
So let's see what happened here. Oh, Nose God just bumps Gimmick out of this universe. And that was a wide open goal. And he gets back in time to steal the goal from Fireburner. So NRG, they strike first yet again. The question is going to be, can they hold the lead? That is something that has been a struggle for them against Cloud9.
Based off what we've seen before, I'm going to say no. But based off me wanting to see more Rocket League, I'm going to say I hope so. As NRG knows this league could quickly dissipate. Gimmick steals that away from Fireburner. Torment waiting for a touch from the nose man himself. Passing plays midfield. Squishy has to rush back. Gimmick was already there, though. He had enough boost to try to set up a play and rotate back to defense when it fell apart. Squishy to Gimmick. Gimmick can't get the touch. Garrett thanking them for that one, as he might not have been able to save that. Quick off the roof. Gimmick puts that pressure on that midfield. Torment out to Squishy, or sorry, to Gimmick. Squishy backs off, rather. Garrett and Fireburner are struggling to get control of this, though. In front of the net, he gets the read. Garrett says, nah, not today. That's my goal.
Garrett G smelled blood in the water right here. He knew Torment only had one path to clear that ball, and he was waiting for it, and just smashes that into the net. A 2-goal lead for NRG. But can they keep it? Last game, that 3-goal lead was not enough. NRG continually doing a good job of putting shots in, but their defense is what needs to hold strong.
Nice clear from Gimmick. Puts that way back down. Halfway, excuse me, halfway deep into the orange and the NRG side. Torment by himself, keeps it low, tries to put it under Fireburner. He gets the block of an Octane in the way. Garrett patiently waiting, knowing that 50-50 may not be favorable. And Nose God trying to get that out past midfield. They're struggling right now to get control. Can they get a passing play? Fireburner with control, just floats in midair to try to stop Torment. It won't work. Gimmick already up for the cherry pick. Maybe not the touch he wanted. Already back up there. Gimmick so fast on the walls. It's scary because you never know where he's going to be. Squishy waiting for this attack. Fireburner off the corner. Not sure if he had a plan there.
We just hit the 2-minute mark. This is when Cloud9 in the past has really started to turn it up. Oh, and that's going to sneak in.
Maybe we see a different story here, though. Fireburner finds a third, but you're absolutely right. 3 goals was the lead last time, and 3 goals was not enough.
And it looked like Gimmick got hung up there. When he rolled across the crossbar, it actually magnetized him to the bottom of the crossbar, and he wasn't able to jump off and get that save. Good shot from Fireburner, putting that on target. But now NRG are just going to have to close this one out, something they haven't been able to do yet.
Squishy trying to get, a solo play. He'll pop that around, of course. Easy touch around Garrett. Underneath Fireburner. No flick, though. He tries to get the bump on the nose god himself. Squishy just going for a 1v3 and almost succeeding on it. And that will allow his teammates to set up an attack, though. All 3 of these players incredibly talented. But 1 minute left. They haven't mounted their comeback yet that we've seen them do before. That could be the start off the crossbar. Squishy a little bit high on his shot. Won't be able to start that attack up or that comeback. And NRG holding on, has 1 more minute. Much better than what we saw before, but it could very well change at any given moment here. Fireburner, the pressure on Garrett, trying to get another shot. We'll get a demo instead. That'll buy him a little bit more time on the field. C9 will have to figure out their positioning as he respawns, but quickly turning it around. No one was home. Torment actually could have left that, and he saves it instead, and that might be a shot now. Garrett gives that one down, and Nose Dude, nice enough not to take it from him.
Nose Dude letting Garrett G get the goal. He stole one from Fireburner. He tried to steal that one.
You sneaky bugger.
Nose God trying to steal that one. But still, NRG, this was an elimination game for them. Had they lost it, they would have locked in 2nd place and been knocked out by Cloud9. But no, they stay alive. Their hopes and dreams preserved.
They're trying right now. 11 seconds will be it. As you said, hopes and dreams preserved. NRG still in this one, but that does not change the fact that they are still 1 game away from being eliminated. And this is actually a little bit of a different story than what we saw at that game 5 on the winner's side.
Yeah, we saw Cloud9 take down NRG 6-0. Now a 5-0 lead for NRG. They must be feeling really good. This could be the turning point. In fact, it has to be the turning point for NRG as they take this one convincingly. And not only do they score 5, but they shut out and shut down the Cloud9 offense.
And there it is. Well, they are definitely going to need to keep this up. They are definitely going to have to do what they just did and hope that C9 isn't going to respond. C9 still looked comfortable on the field, though. That's the thing, is they still looked like at any moment they could strike back. I mean, we saw at one moment, even Squishy by himself took 2 defenders out of the way and only had dude with the nose as the last one. Couldn't get the flick, and because of that, he went for the demo and still almost got it. He almost took out 3 players single-handedly, and that's something that NRG has to watch out for. They know that C9 can, at any moment, one of these players could just devastate them all.
Yeah, it seemed like Cloud9 was just having some difficulties with their accuracy in this game, and sometimes that happens in a match or in a game where you get off and the other team scores a few goals quickly, and then you just feel out of it for the duration of the game. But generally, with teams like Cloud9, teams like NRG, they immediately respond in that following game. It's a fresh start. They can get going. NRG, though, they did bring it to them this match, and this could be the turning point for them.
We're going to find out. Chat had voted against them. I think it was a safe vote, to be fair. As C9 still at match point, they can win this game, and they win this series, and they win this entire tournament. We'll see if NRG can mount this comeback, mount the reverse sweep, get the bracket reset. An incredible feat it would be, as they're already on their back heel and attack, though. Nose got upfield. Garrett was looking for him, starting to pull up the passing plays their own. Ooh, what a stuff from Squishy. Getting that hard read, as that one comes out far from the wall, allowing Torment and Gimmick to put on A little bit of an attack in the corner, but it turns around for a counterattack very quickly by NRG. Stopped by Squishy on the goal line. We'll see.
It looks like a disconnect there from Torment. They'll have to bring him. Yeah, play has already started. Oh, he's already back. So
you want to capitalize on those.
And they score. Oh, almost scored.
Almost. Can you imagine losing a player on the field and still end up scoring? And that's what I said. Each of these players can almost take on about 2 of the NRG players at any time. And it's almost not even a worry for them. It's a good thing for C9 that he got back on the field very quickly.
Oh, great save by
trying to get a shot.
Torment, though, he is a wall specialist. So good at shooting from the wall. But Nose Dude got the better of him there with that fantastic save.
Fireburner in the air. Not sure what he's doing with it. He will just give possession away to Squishy. Gimmick now on attack. You already see Squishy there for a shot. Forcing one of the defenders out. Nose God does get the 50-50 back down the other end. 3 minutes left, scoreless right now. NRG needs to start to grab a couple goals here, get that lead. They know that C9 can grab a couple very quickly. Nice passing plays here, Torment! Jeez. What an incredible play coming out from Cloud9. That touchdown from Squishy.
That was disgusting teamwork. Squishy just turns around and sets that for Torment, and Torment blasts it in. That passing from Cloud9 has been wonderful, all invitational long.
Those are the Cloud9 plays, the clips we like to see. That better be clipped. I want to see that on Rocky Dailies. 2.5 minutes left. 1 goal up only by C9. We know NRG, though, can get some goals for themselves. It's not going to be an easy task. Squishy. Off the backboard to nobody. Torment getting bodied out of the way. That will buy NRG a chance to put on attack. Both Gimmick and Squishy up for that. Good recovery from Squishy, though. And he'll give a bit of a nuisance down to Garrett. As he's in the corner, pass out to Fireburner. Nose got up very quickly, trying to set that one underneath Torment. He gets the touch out now. Counter-attack chance. The passing play is almost coming out. Gimmick was the third in there, but he got intercepted by Garrett. And now Squishy trying for a counter-attack.
And this is match point. If Cloud9 can take this down, they win first place, and that is going to help their cause. Torment striking it in off the bounce, off the backboard.
There it is. 2-goal lead now for NRG. This is not the whip place that they wanted that scoreboard to be at. With 1:44 left, NRG facing elimination. I know I'm not on fire. We're okay. False alarm. This game's just so hot. Fireburner almost getting a shot there.
This is the last chance for NRG. They have to make their final stand right here, right now, and that bump from Squishy is going to set up this attack. Shut down by Nose God, but still, NRG, they have to score 2.
Torment at the back wall, trying to set up a play. Fireburner in for an attack. He knows that open net could be a chance. Garrett, once again, plagued with the crossbar. Couldn't place that one lower. It was saved out anyways by the defender on the goal line from C9. 1 minute remaining. Everything on the line for NRG at this point. They need 2 goals. They need to pull this back if they want to stay alive in the CyberpowerPC tournament. Otherwise, they will find themselves with second place. Not too bad, but first, always the one you're aiming for. There's a demo on field that will set that Cloud9 player back on defense, making it even more difficult for NRG to move up. Everything into offense now, and they leave their net open. 3 goals with 33 seconds left, and C9 looking like this is their series.
Yeah, that challenge from Squishy on Fireburner set up. Squishy actually tried to snag that goal away from Gimmick, but that puts it potentially out of reach for NRG, and we're just 30 seconds away from having our champion.
Torment trying. We'll see if they can get another goal off of this one. Some highlight plays to finish it off, or if NRG can pull it up. Anything's possible. Here's a chance right now. Garrett G off the backboard. A chance Fireburner couldn't get to, as Torment did keep that one away. Maybe one more attack, one more final goal to give the folks at home a show. As NRG looking to grab second place, Cloud9, there it is. With 2 seconds left, 2 goals. Not gonna happen. I mean, I guess it's possible, but not gonna happen. As
no, this
NRG sinks one in, but a little too late.
I don't think you can even score.
I've scored a goal in 1 second.
Well, they're gonna have to do it here, but this is likely out of reach as Cloud9 take this one. Yep, that's official. Cloud9 are the champions of the CyberpowerPC Invitational. Well done by them. They continued to perform series after series. Some of the plays they had are just incredible to watch. I know I'm going to go back and watch some of the highlights from these guys, even from this game alone.
Right?
That squishy pass down to Torment where he turned around, dropped that right on a tee for Torment. It was just incredible to watch.
Oh, absolutely incredible. It was nuts. And I got to give credits out to NRG right now, taking our second place in the CyberpowerPC Extreme Series. They're going to grab second place. That's $1,750 for the 3 of them. And congratulations, of course, to Cloud9, the beast, the monsters. These guys are absolutely scary on the field. $2,500 is their prize for the 3 of them to split up. It's party time tonight for those boys. Or I feel like they're just going to get training again. Honestly, those guys are just emotional. Like, I've seen them before. They're just, when they go out to destroy, that's all they do. And then they go back and train some more. Those boys are monsters on the field. Congratulations to them. I want to look at the leaderboards right now for predictions. We won't for 15 minutes have an actual winner. I want to take a look at where the leaderboards were before, just to give an inkling of who was at that top running. From what I see, percent-wise, we have in first place, I saw AutoCAD and Hydra fighting it out for that first place spot. And based off percentages, oh, this is going to get tricky. There are a lot of very close calls here, to be honest. There are a lot of very close calls here. I'm excited to see who that is. They will be reaching out to you. CyberpowerPC and Sivo will be reaching out to you guys to find the final winner on that. I just want to give a huge shout out again to the sponsors before we head off or anything, and talk to you, James, a bit about this tournament, what we've seen. Amazon, Intel, WD, NVIDIA, and MSI. Thank you so heckin' much for this, and CyberpowerPC and Sivo for making this possible and bringing myself and James on board to yell at some car ball for you guys. James, I had a blast, and I know you did too.
Yeah, I absolutely did. It was a treat getting to see Cloud9 perform yet again. They didn't drop a single game until they ran into NRG in that winners final, and NRG made it close, forcing that game 5. So it's always fun to watch these two North American Titans clash. And I thought Dude with the Nose today did an admirable job for NRG coming in as that substitute. Gave us a few laughs with some of the goal-stealing antics, and also his demo plays were fun to watch. But in the end, Cloud9, they just play a beautiful game. They really do. They're playing the best Rocket League that I have seen in a long time. So it's refreshing to watch them, and they deserve this win here today. And they're gonna have fun getting that cash and going out and treating themselves to a nice dinner.
And to the chatters too, I want to give huge thanks to you guys for joining us on this journey. 4 days of exciting matches we had in this tournament, and we finalized with this Cloud9 running through the bracket and just showing us how insane they are. Again, shout outs to the viewers. Get on Twitter, congratulate your winners with the hashtag Extreme Series. Make sure you're showing these guys that you're loving these tournaments. You love the support we're getting for our scene. And I want to give one quick more look over the bracket just to kind of view anybody missed the games that we saw the last 3 days. All the VODs are on the website. And let's just take a look at the bracket just to see what we saw. I mean, we saw some surprising things here and there. We had about 4 top teams and 4 kind of bubble teams. Some surprising results too earlier on in the first 2 days.
Yeah, notably Rogue, they got beat by Myth Gaming 3-1, and then they got knocked out immediately after by Hype Gaming. So that was a surprise. And then we saw Myth Gaming going up against NRG. They got swept and then almost took out the Hollywood Hammers. So there was a lot of fun matches to watch, even the Fibian Hollywood Hammers series where Fibian won the first the first series 3-1, and then Hollywood Hammers knocked out Fibian at that same scoreline. So there were a lot of great series, but honestly, Cloud9, watch every single series that those guys played in.
You have to.
They are just playing at another level. They crushed Enix, crushed Fibian, and even though the NRG series was close in the winners finals, they still just had a stranglehold over NRG pretty much that entire series.
There are just some teams that are so fun to watch. Some teams get it done, just dirty, nitty-gritty, but there are some teams that get it done with style, and that's Cloud9. These guys, incredible, a force to be reckoned with. I'm looking forward to seeing them coming up in the next season of RLCS. That's for absolute dang sure. But with that, I think we come to the end. It's a sad thing to say, but we come to the end. I'm trying to drag it on. I don't want to go, James. I don't want to go. But
well, we just need to have another one, hopefully.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. It's been a fun experience. Chatters, thank you guys for being here. Again, thank you to all the people that made this possible. But with that, we have our winners, Cloud9. We're going to send things off. I hope to see you guys soon. James Bont and myself, Leafex, are signing off. We'll see you later. And as always, keep gaming hard.